Hey guys, how are we doing? Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another video. So I've actually noticed something on Bitcoin, and I don't know if anyone else is really talking about this or has really noticed it themselves. But just before we show you that, I want to show you this. Stochastic RSI is cross bullish, and the RSI on the daily is potentially looking to cross bullish as well. But what I want to show you is this pattern here. So bear in mind, just think about what we're seeing here. We saw this accumulation period. It lasted flipping ages. It felt horrible in here. Then we got that pop out, and then at the minute we've got this kind of vertical accumulation is what I would call it, well, ascending parallel channel, whatever you want to call it, something like that. Now these are often bearish patterns. So what normally happens is you would break down to the bottom of here, retest, and then go potentially, because it's the opposite of a bull flag. Like a bull flag comes down like this and like this. And you consolidate in there and then pop to the upside. Now these are the opposite. However, I'm going to say however here. Remember this sort of pattern, this accumulation. So we had this area here where we chopped around, we got the pop out, and then now we haven't back tested this area of support. We've just basically vertically accumulated and then popped out. So what I've noticed is it reminds me very much of this area back in here. So we had this accumulation phase. Look, if we draw on here, it's very similar to what we saw above. Let's get that drawn in. This is going to be awful drawing. I'm so bad at artistic stuff, genuinely, and I would class this as artistic. You had this range that formed. Again, it lasted quite a long while. I can't remember exactly how long. It was a few months. Wow, it lasted 218 days. How long did this range last? Very similar in structure. This range lasted 250 days, so actually even almost similar in length as well. Then we got that pop out, and look, we never came back and back tested the top of this range. We did this vertical accumulation sort of parallel channel thing that we're kind of doing now. Look, sorry, it's not very accurate, but ish like that. Obviously it's not completely accurate. And then we got the pop out, and then we sort of accumulated up here. We went for a push, faked it. This is actually on the fake ETF news, if I remember correctly. Is it? Might not be actually. I'm trying to think back to when this was. January, no, it wasn't. So I take that back, but if the structure felt a bit like that, maybe it was. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But we had the pop out here, and then we pushed up. We rejected our 48K. We came back, and then we flushed these lows. So let's show you structurally what I think could happen if we did the same sort of thing. So first off, we've got this consolidation period. We get the pop out in this vertical accumulation / ascending parallel channel. And then what we basically do is we form a bit of a range from here and a range low here. So what we do is we pop out, we form this range over a little period of time. We fake the highs, deviate the highs, so take the leverage there. Then we come down, people think we're going to go short and we're not going to continue. Then we fake the lows, deviate to the lows, consolidate and push on higher. So what would that look like if it was something like this? It would look like this. We would continue to chop about in here. We get a pop out. I don't know where that would take us to, but let's just say here. And then we range. We fake the highs. We come down. Everyone thinks we're going to go lower. We fake the lows. We don't come back and back test any previous range highs. We come back into the range. We consolidate a little bit, and then we're off again. So could we see something like that? That is a potential here. And I've not seen anyone calling for a structure like that. But Bitcoin often repeats. And if we look at what it actually did after that, it pushed out quite aggressively after that. In fact, it went another 60%. So that could be huge if we did something like that. Are we going to see something like that? Again, guys, I don't know. But structurally, we could. So I just really wanted to show you that, guys, because I think I found something that not a lot of people are talking about there. And maybe I'm wrong, but that just it looks about right. And normally Bitcoin does these measured moves where pretty much copies itself. And that would look pretty bloody good if we went 60, if we just went like this and went 60% higher, bringing us, the target would be nice, 200K. And I know that I've just freehand drawn this, so there's no weight you can put on this. But it'd be 200K-ish. That'd be great. Right inside my 180K plus target is what I thought would happen for Bitcoin. So let's just see. XRP, let's get onto XRP. XRP's looking lovely. We're waiting for some more strength to see if we can push out of this range. Oftentimes, like I've said, there's chopping around to do in this period. On the daily, though, the stochastic RSI is looking to cross bullish again. Every time I swipe over there, you're looking to my right here, like here where we're looking. But every time we get that bullish cross and we leave this zone, it has previously marked the bottom on the daily time frame. So here, we get the stochastic RSI cross. We do, though, come back, but we don't set the low, and then we push out. Here we get the cross, but we didn't actually manage to gain the momentum there. But the thing that's changed here is we are now in a impulsive move and an uptrend. We're looking for these triggers now that tell us that we're about to continue. And then the daily RSI has actually managed to cool off a little bit, and then we could get that cross back into the daily oversold, and that's when we start to really start pushing. So watching for that. Obviously, RLUSD I think is supposedly coming on Friday. I'm going to get rid of the stochastics here. This is what I basically had a trade on from yesterday or the day before, and I closed it yesterday in this area because I just think like this area needs working out, and I'd be gambling as much as anything else if I was holding trades here. I do think, looking around the markets, that we are going to get some strength soon, but we could very easily see a pattern like that, pattern like this, then like this, and then like this. And where do I think the optimum trade level is? I don't know. But what my thought process is, I'll close the trade here. I made a decent profit. And if we come back, I'll open the trade back in here again. That is literally my thought process. And if we continue and I miss it, then I've got spot bags for it anyway. And I could do with some cash, actually, to be honest. So I'm sitting on cash just to protect myself, massively exposed. I do think there'll be some working out, but I also could be wrong. Looking at how strong a lot of the alts look, I might have made the wrong decision. But I actually did buy some spot bags. I actually bought some 1 inch. I told you guys about that. I actually bought it there at the 54 cents. I bought it a bit early. It was, like the day before we had the big drop. Like we had a drop, and then I bought, and then we had the bigger drop. These things happen, though. Is what it is. 54 cent, I think it was my average buy. Got a decent bag of that. So I just think the reason I bought that is because I do think that like ETH, well, not necessarily ETH, but like DeFi plays are going to start to perform well very soon. Also, XRP memes are down a little bit still. Guys, I do think that, well, Army's at 56 mil, Bear 18. Casino Coin has just been listed on there. They've listed themselves. That's been around for a long, long time. That's at 17 mil. Drop 13 mil. Sigma 8. Phoenix 9.2. Scrap 7.5. And all the way down to Brito 2.2. Guys, I think that we are going to be... If we see this like push in XRP, it will translate to a push in memes. Mark my words. I've got a meme link in the description of this video. Obviously, I could be wrong, but looking through history and what's happened so far in all crypto moves, in all ecosystems, that is what seems to happen. And that's why I keep preaching to you guys about it. That's why I preached to you at like 500K. I was here and everyone was saying like, you're an idiot. People are going to lose all their money on this, blah, blah, blah. And look, I'm on this channel to tell you what I think. It doesn't mean you have to follow along, but I'm here to tell you what I think. And I believe XRP memes will probably outperform XRP if you pick the right ones. Don't go doing anything crazy. Just pick some of the top few if you want to buy some. And I think they'll probably outperform your XRP bag. Again, they're a gamble. They could go to zero, so don't put your whole life savings in there. But a little exposure. Let's say you put 5% in of your portfolio. If it doubles to 10%, take your 5% out, let the 5% run. That's the bank's money. And when other people from other ecosystems are late to the party and they come over to the XRP ecosystem, you can then sell again. That's the way the game works. Unfortunately, like it or don't like it, that's the way that I think things will go. And pretty much that's all I've got to talk to you about this video, guys. I saw a structure on Bitcoin. I think at some point we're going to get some strength and things are going to move up. Could it be today? Could it be tomorrow? Could we have a little pullback first? All those things are up in the air. I'm watching for all of them. It's so frustrating, guys, because I so nearly got in a Chainlink long because I saw some structure on Chainlink here. I'll show you what I saw, actually. Just to show you guys what I look for. Basically, what I saw is all the alts had this sort of similar structure where we'd had this fall down here. I'm so bad at drawing, but it's hard to show you unless I do draw on it. We had this initial pullback here, and then that was the liquidation day. Then we bounced, and we pulled back. And what I saw is Chainlink actually managed to get above this high. So it actually managed to get above that high. That's not very accurate, but let's just say here. Let's get rid of the first line. let's say here, like the candle closes on the hourly, it managed to get above that high. And here, I was thinking, right, Chainlink is, I'm so shit at drawing. Right, Chainlink is above and showing more strength than others, and it came back and back tested. And here, I was watching it here, and I texted my friend like, I'm watching Chainlink, because what I was watching for is in case we did lose that, and there's liquidity in here, obviously. But I said to him like, I think Chainlink looks more bullish because most alts did this. I'll show you what most alts did. They had this bounce similarly, and I'll show you XRP in a second to show you an exact point of this. And they couldn't break that recent candle close there, and then they just chopped around and then came back a little bit and just. But then Chainlink, because it broke through, I was like, oh, it looks more strong, and then it accumulated and then popped off, and I didn't get in the bloody long because I'm an idiot. Because I basically texted him and he said, oh, I'm looking for below 20 to get in on Chainlink. Play my own game. That's what I need to do. Anyway, I'll show you XRP. Look. So we had this pullback, and then we bounced up, but look, we couldn't get back above this high. This is the high I was looking for. And then XRP itself, like even here, like it was struggling, and then now we've got above there, we broke that down, and now we're holding. I think XRP probably actually looking at that structure, it looks very similar now to Chainlink, and probably will push off from this area is what I would be looking for. So I'll be looking at Chainlink now for a bit of a blueprint as to what is coming next for XRP, because it's kind of given us that structure for what I think will come next for most alts, as it showed a little bit more strength first. So there's a little bit of like an insight into how I think about things. Could be right, could be wrong. Time will tell. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do share if you enjoy the video. Subscribe to my channel, please. It helps me out and it's free to do. Use my affiliate link if you're going to trade XRP links. It's absolutely free. You don't lose anything from using my link. You literally just give me some of the fees instead of giving them all to the platform. So that's really helpful for me. It's a way to support me without I don't ask for any money off you guys. Also, MEXC giving away $20 if you sign up with $100. There's a link in my description to that. And my free weekly newsletter goes out Saturday. I was going to say tomorrow, but it's not Saturday tomorrow. It goes out on Saturday, where I deep dive all my thoughts on the market. If you enjoyed, guys, as I said, please do share. Peace up, A-Town down, as Crypto Insight UK would say.